Ellie, your host.
Hi, I'm Gonka,
your host roommate.
And I'm Daniel Morris, your news anchor.
And this is Don't Stay Too Long.
Welcome back to episode 10 of the Don't Stay Too Long podcast. We have two guests with us today that have not been announced.
Whoa.
They're secret guests.
But one of them's been on before.
Just
it's
like
a big
secret church. Secret church, yes.
Secret church.
We have the number one Pitbull impersonator in the nation, Mr. Worldwide himself, Ellie Kitchin.
In the worldwide, I'm in the 305.
Yep. And then we also have Emily Westerman.
Hi.
Good evening. I don't really know how to announce you. She plays clarinet though.
Hi.
Yep. Hi. So, Emily, you're new to this.
I am.
You've been here before.
Nuh-uh.
Have you seen an episode?
No, I haven't.
So we're raw dogging it. So, we do this thing in this podcast called Quick Q&A.
Quick one now.
And it's 3 questions that we ask to every guest. And they're new questions, Ellie. Are you aware of these questions?
No.
Are you up to date on the podcast?
Maybe.
Right. Well, number 1. What chess piece would you be?
I played the White Queen in Alice in Wonderland whenever I did it. So I not to like balls to the walls, like go for the biggest piece, but like I feel like I have a pretty big personality,
Yeah,
and I've already played her before.
I guess that's fair.
And obviously I have to be the white one.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I think I'm just that castle piece.
The castle piece.
Just the castle piece. That's it.
He has a name.
The rook.
I'll play chess.
The castle piece.
Are you the white one?
The white one or the black one?
Yeah, the white one
Are
probably.
you the first white one or the one? Are you on the left side of the board or the right side of the board?
Totally the right.
The right? Okay.
For sure.
Sorry.
I think rook has been our most common.
I went through and did all the things and they're gone. I still go watch every episode again.
That's what you get for not watching them when they come out.
I think rook has been our most common.
I think
Probably.
it has, but
Oh well.
Second question. What is your favorite kind of cheese?
For reference, the bagel I'm eating right now, I think that's like cheddar or something. Or American. I don't know.
There's no cheese on this, but for reference, Mountain Dew Code Red.
There is cheese in this.
Dr.
It's got
Pepper.
cheddar in it.
It is.
I like pepper jack.
I love you. I'm gonna add kissing sounds.
I like smoked Gouda.
I also enjoy Gouda.
It's really good. It's really Gouda.
Yeah.
It's like the step up from like regular
Cheese, yeah, but it's not like specialty.
Yeah, it's not too fancy.
You don't have to go to like a back alley place to get
Osceola
it.
cheese.
dude, I love Osceola cheese. Have we talked about
What's your like thing like Velveeta? What's your take on Velveeta?
I don't like Velveeta.
I do not.
It's disgusting.
I do not like Velveeta.
It is
I'm a Velveeta
expensive
hater.
and disgusting.
All I will say about Velveeta is my parents make a pretty mean cheese dip with it. Like with it.
Not like
Like it's not just Velveeta. It doesn't taste
Yeah,
like Velveeta.
like
It's
adding
fine.
the like chili peppers and stuff like
It's
that.
Like Rotel.
It's like Velveeta,
Yeah.
salsa, sour cream, meat.
In my opinion,
It's good.
It's
Yeah.
not even like the cheese that's bad. I don't like the flavor of Velveeta, but I also don't like the texture.
I agree.
Like, why am I eating cheesy Jello?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's good melted like into stuff, but just Velveeta cheese.
It also
is not
like
good.
costs the same amount as a brick of gold.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Yeah, I've always been the biggest hater of Velveeta, and like everyone I know always like stands it for
Me
some
too.
reason.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like the Velveeta mac and cheese?
No.
I hate
don't
it.
like,
Absolutely
I don't like
not.
it either.
Hot take, I don't like mac and cheese.
I only like Kraft mac and cheese.
I would like yes.
I
And
also-
I
I
only
also
like
eat-
the shapes. I only like the shapes.
If it was
Really?
homemade,
Yeah.
I would like it more.
My
I
grandma
don't
makes
like
the most
Velveeta.
bomb mac and
Yeah, I
cheese.
don't
I
like- I also only like Kraft.
It's,
I feel like homemade mac and cheeses are too close to Velveeta.
yeah, I don't like homemade mac and cheese. I don't want to say it tastes too real. However, that's what I'm going to say because that's the only way I can think to put it.
It's not creamy. It's really like thick.
Yeah.
Dense.
and people always use the wrong cheese for it.
Facts.
Yeah. Interesting. I've never been in the room with so many Velveeta haters. I feel at home. Anyway, third question: Twinkie or toaster strudel?
Toaster strudel.
Toaster strudel.
I see.
Twinkies are nasty.
Hot take. I've never had a Twinkie.
You know, a lot of people have never had Twinkies.
Which is insane.
They don't taste very good.
Yeah,
That's what I've been told. So
They tace like how our cupcakes tasted when we
Tastes
made them.
like
Like the
regret.
cake
the
texture.
like spongy cake texture.
It is a sponge cake, so
Nah.
Whoa.
yeah, it's like eating SpongeBob's penis.
Okay.
So if you
All right.
Okay.
hello, Daniel's mom.
Can't just start a conversation like that. I just sat down.
You've actually
Not in front of my bagel.
not in front of my bagel, not in front of my Albuquerque turkey. Okay.
Insert the entirety of
Albuquerque,
right
10
there.
minutes.
Mhm.
Okay.
11 minutes, 23
Now,
seconds, actually.
I could just not address it, but I
Like
will.
a dressing?
What?
Like a dressing, like ranch.
Yeah, I could just not ranch it, but I'm a terrible host,
We
and
know.
I normally get people gifts for the podcast. However, I did not, and I'm very sorry. I know. You can boo me, you can stone me.
Everybody
first
point
you
and
do-
shame.
Yeah, first you do my man Hayden wrong with those terrible flat cookies. And now you're just like straight up not doing anything.
Forgot about the cookies.
In my defense, I was going to go to Walmart yesterday. Or no, I was going to go to Walmart the day before, and then I had a very bad night.
I can attest to that. She had a very rough night.
Sounds like an excuse. That's all I hear.
Oh my
Now
god!
there's yogurt on the floor, but it's
No, there's
okay.
not. There's a very small amount of
There's
yogurt.
still yogurt
I'm
on the
sure
floor.
there's been worse stuff on the floor.
Probably.
However, you guys did get certificates.
Certificates.
You're supposed to get a frame, and you didn't get a frame.
You're terrible.
Wow.
Boo!
You know
Tomato,
what?
tomato, tomato.
You know what? I will get gifts, and you will get them on another day, and you will get a frame on another day. It might be 2 weeks from now, but they will come. I put the wrong year on yours.
You spell my name right this time?
I did. I even pointed it out that I did it correctly.
Spelled correctly. Being the first Tumu warrior other than Haley on the Don't Stay Too Late podcast.
It's too long.
I always say late. Every single time I've talked about it, I always say don't stay too late. Every single
Boo!
time.
She hasn't seen Fateful Findings.
I can't tell people
Yours,
about that.
Ellie.
It's like a
Oh,
secret.
thank you.
We've definitely talked about it before.
Being the first mediocre clarinet player on this.
Elevator's out. Not the Martin elevator.
Guys, the Martin elevator's out.
Not the Martin elevator. How are we ever going to see Mr.
You don't have those
Wonderful?
filtered to send to your trash?
We think they're funny.
This podcast is now going to be the step-by-step how to filter your email.
No, it's so funny. We'll be like literally just now we'll be in a conversation we'll be like,
Not the Martin elevator.
Yeah.
just in the middle of conversation.
Not the doctor's building. The doctor. Sorry, I can't speak. We're moving on because I don't know how to talk. Do we want to get right into the thing?
I think we should get right into the
Yeah.
thing.
Right into the thing. So the big thing of this podcast today.
Yeah.
Dude, one time I went to Rizzoli's with my mom and she had something stuck in her teeth and so she used the receipt to get the stuff out.
BPA! BPA!
Okay.
Maybe that's
It's just stuff on receipt.
That's
not-
why.
It never breaks down in your body. It stays forever. And it's a cancer-causing
BPA?
material.
Yeah, receipts are really bad for you, don't you?
That's why
Bipolar
all
aneurysm.
plastic like bottles and cups and stuff now say BPA free.
BPA. Bitch, pussy, ass.
Yep.
Yes.
Or big fat ass, PHAT.
Oh yeah, that's a
Big
good
fat
one.
ass. Or Barney
Poops.
diapers.
Salamander.
Where'd the D come from?
Oh wait, BPD. That's the wrong thing.
Bipolar disorder.
Barney has BPD.
We got traffic. Yay! Wow. Today, the roads are pretty slick, and you'd probably be thinking, "Hey, Daniel, it's like April. Why is there ice on the road?" But the roads aren't slick because of ice. It's grease. Grease from the grease clams we're having. But all this talk of restaurants has me hungry. And for whatever reason, all the grease traps in every city in the entire world has overflowed and has completely flooded the roads with grease. So stay off the roads. It's pretty slick, like I said earlier. And someone should probably put up like one of those like caution signs, like the cuidado or the acton. And because someone could slip and hurt their femur. Thankfully, that didn't break my femur. Or did it? Anyway, we've got weather. Wednesday, we can expect a nice torrential grease pour with degrees of 72 degrees Kelvin, that is. So it'll be actually quite cold. And Thursday, we've got with a degree of 84, like the angle. So everything's going to be at an 84-degree angle, and we'll have angular rain. Where rain will sort of like ricochets in the air at the angle of 84 degrees. And then Friday, we've got third-degree murder, where things will get murdered at the third degree. Which coincidentally, that day will also be 3 degrees. God, let me keep this rolling. What else has degrees? Saturday we'll have first degree burns because of how cold it will be at only 1 degree. On Sunday we can expect a nice mild temperature at a doctorate degree. And then on Monday we can expect 15 love. And then on Tuesday 77, partly cloudy. Back to you.
Yeah, so the thing for this episode, we're going to be ranking restaurants in Warrensburg.
Yeah, because we're sponsored.
Yeah. Sponsored by Warrensburg.
The city of Warrensburg, yeah.
Now, Daniel, you don't venture out much, do you, buddy?
I've been to Domino's.
Yeah, you sure have. You've been to a few of these places,
I think
actually.
I went to Cancun, I think.
I think your parents took you.
You've been to a few places, so you'll be involved. Just
We're gonna talk about the beans.
yes, I did already tell him about the beans. Okay, how do we? I feel like we should keep track of the ranking.
Can I do?
I thought you had a.
Yeah, where's the-
I thought you were
bring up-
making one.
Bring up the tier maker.
I was going to, but that had a lot of work because you have to put in your own pictures and stuff, and I was late.
How far down do we want to go? D tier?
Yeah.
I can
Okay, we have S tier, which is superior. We have A tier, pretty alright, it's pretty good. B tier, it's good. I'll eat it.
I feel like A is better than all. I always.
C, okay, hear me out. Because C tier is like, I'm not gonna pick it.
Yeah.
It's
like
not, I'm
if
not
I'm
gonna go
invited.
there, but I'll go. D is absolutely not, I'm not going. Nasty,
Yeah.
gross, disgusting, we're not eating there.
Okay.
I feel like there's not gonna be a lot in D tier, but I'm excited to hear hot takes.
You don't see what we got on this list.
Yes, she did. She made the list.
Oh, never mind.
Not some of them, I saw one that
Yeah, I added
there.
like 4. Actually, I added exactly 4. I added 5, actually.
I don't like that the first 2 are on their bonus.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
It's because I added their names last. So, anyway. Fitters.
Never been there.
Okay,
It's pretty good.
Their service is horrible.
yeah.
You either get the best service where they get your food out within like 15 minutes, or you sit there for an hour and it's like the restaurant isn't even packed.
It's almost like they have opposite. Like a lot of places, when you go when it's super busy, like you wait a long time, like nothing's really going on, and then when it's like no one's there, you get really good service. Fitters is literally the exact
It's like they
opposite. If
perform
you
best
go
under
when it's
pressure.
busy,
Yeah.
if you go when it's busy, it'll be the best meal you've ever
That's like
had.
the
But if you
Chick-fil-A
go when it's
is
not
usually.
busy, like you literally will throw up.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking A tier though.
Oh,
Yeah,
food is
because
good.
their ranch and their waffle
food
fries
is
are absolutely amazing.
But it's not S because the service you get is like literally
Yeah.
just up to chance.
yeah.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
A is.
Oh, and their gratuity sucks.
Yeah. Okay. We have our
two.
first tier.
Mary Jane's.
S
Yeah.
tier.
I personally also
Yep,
say
automatic
S.
S.
I fuck with
Those
Their
wa-
pancakes taste like literal cake. So good.
Their waffles
And
are
it's
really
not a
good.
franchise.
Yeah.
Which automatically makes it so much better.
Like
they give you ice in your milk.
Ooh.
Yeah. You don't even have to ask.
the one thing
Love the
about
box.
Mary Jane's, like my one gripe is that there's just not a lot of
Yeah,
seating
it's
in
very-
there.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
makes it feel like nice and cozy in there.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's not as bad.
I like Mary Jane.
My one complaint about Mary Jane's, other than the seating, is that Bennett is always in there.
Bennett is always
I think he lives there.
He might. I mean,
That's
I
the
wouldn't be
lab
shocked.
he goes home to.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
think
it is Mary
I've ever
Jane's, so
quite
that
had a
makes
waffle
sense.
quite like the ones they have at Mary Jane's because it's like really like it's like crunchy and then but the inside's all like soft.
They're
It's,
better
like,
than your
really-
dining hall waffles.
Yeah.
Listen, don't hate on the dining hall waffles.
Don't even
So
get Daniel
I'm not
started.
even going to, but the first week we were here, Daniel ate like a waffle every
He
day.
ate nothing but
Yeah,
dining
he
hall
ate nothing but waffles.
during
They're
the
good.
trip.
Yeah.
They
you
used
got
to be
sick of
good because they used the machine. They made 4 small waffles, and they were like really soft in the middle. But then they took that out, and that was just like
One big waffle.
one normal waffle. And it's just not the same.
They also got rid of the option for a special flavor. Used to be able to do like blueberry or strawberry.
Not in Todd.
I don't eat in Todd. Todd
Well,
makes
you
me
should
sick.
you should eat in Todd because Todd's better.
Todd makes me sick.
Okay. I'll tell Todd you said that.
I haven't eaten.
No,
in
don't tell Todd.
I haven't eaten in Todd very much this semester because I'm usually on the other side of campus, so I eat in Alice.
Okay, what else do we got?
Tony's Market.
Oh my gosh, that is the cutest like family-owned restaurant I've ever seen, and it's not at all what you expect.
Like a
I haven't been there, but my dad and brother have.
Even
They said it
better
was
than Cracker
really
Barrel.
good.
It is so good.
It's just a little Italian market when they sell food, and it's so
I'm down for S. If you
good.
Oh, it's totally.
It's S.
Yeah,
It's
I've never
S.
been there, but I've
We'll
heard.
have to take
I've
you.
heard nothing but.
And
good
they have a
things.
lot of bulk foods as well that you can buy, and like fresh stuff that's in the fridge.
We'll have to go.
So
Joey bought me pickles from there one time. And they were really good pickles.
I bet they were good pickles.
I'm gonna say this next one.
Never been there. Never been there. A tier. It's my vote.
Mama Pings.
Pings.
okay,
Don't even.
No, because it's not that good. However, it is good for what you get. What you pay for, it's good.
their portions are great. You
Yeah.
get a lot. Sweet and sour chicken is not what you expect it to be because they don't sauce it. It's like
The most
Chicken nuggets.
chicken
places-
pucks.
Most places don't.
Yeah. So
That's what I would expect.
they have a really good orange chicken, but they use dark meat. They don't use like chicken breast
Interesting.
for their chicken, which means you'll get pieces that you have to chew on for like 10 minutes. So when I first moved here about 3 years ago, that like we loved Pings, but we've kind of started moving away from it purely just because it is mediocre. You start to realize.
I was gonna say B, and I know I'm gonna get flamed
I
for
would-
saying B, but like B is like it's good. Like it's good. I will eat there. It's just like out of all of the places in Warrensburg to go, that would not be the first thing
Yeah,
that I
I would
suggest.
agree. I really like their rice. Like
Yeah,
if
they
I'm
have
going
really
there,
good
I will
rice.
fuck their rice
The
up.
rice,
so
yeah, the rice
hard.
is really good.
Like
The,
I think solely for their rice is S tier, but with everything else, I'm so fine with
and I'm
it.
not a huge fan of their crab rangoons.
yeah.
I'm like,
Sometimes you get them for free
crab
though.
gooned in this rag.
I did. I also good in that rag.
it's like,
They're
it's
actually
really.
renaming them to Haley Rangoons.
I like the crunchier ones, and it's really like soft and it was like,
Yeah.
you know.
I love Ping. She's lit,
And Mama Ping,
She's great.
Miss
but
Ping, love her.
just
Madam P.
I wouldn't go there as much.
That's fine.
Disappointed in all of you. I would have settled for like an A, but I'm disappointed
Yeah.
in all of you.
Well, you haven't voiced your opinion at all.
I literally did first thing she said. I was like, I love pigs
Yeah, why? Be more specific.
because it's great.
That's not.
I also
that's not giving us a point.
when I go, I get chicken lo mein, and it literally just fills up the whole container. So
See,
the
I don't-
portions are good. Portions are
Yeah.
amazing. It's
I
probably
don't
one
like
of the
their
best
lo
lo
mein.
meins I've ever had in my life.
I don't like their lo mein. I know
I
Nez
love
doesn't
their
like their lo mein.
The sauce though.
Their
Yeah, the yum yum sauce.
Their lo mein is
And they'll give you
too
the
salty.
whole
Honestly,
thing.
yum yum sauce alone, like
Yeah.
boom.
Okay, what else
They
do we
just like
have?
it.
Hong Kong. Daniel,
I think
Daniel
Oh my gosh.
fucking loves Hong Kong.
I think
Their prices are horrible.
they are.
I feel like every time I go, the portions get smaller, and it's the same price. And there's the one worker at the cashier every time
He tries his best.
that really speaks his mind.
He called Daniel autistic once.
He calls Ian a lion because
Hong
he's so
Kong
chair.
has to be lower than things. That's all I'm
I was gonna
saying.
say C.
Yeah, I
would
agree.
never choose.
They
to go
have
there.
better chicken than
I do
Pete's
like their
does because
chicken
they
better.
use all white meat.
Yeah, I think it should be B. I think what you get, I think it's perfectly fine. It's not as good, like the portion size isn't as good as Ping's. But I do think you do get quite a bit for like what you pay for.
I might have just been in there in the wrong times
Yeah.
because I've gotten like a tiny little thing of chicken like that, and I ordered a big like thing of chicken.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's-
and also their service is super slow. We waited in there for an hour one time, and there was nobody else in there.
I can't justify putting it on the same level as Ping's, so I'm
Yeah.
It could be a
I think
low.
C.
Ping's could be high B, and then Hong Kong could be low B.
You could do C.5, or I guess B.5.
Like between B and C.
No, it'd be C.
It's C and a half.
C.5, yeah. C.5 is Hong Kong. Okay.
Okay, Cancun.
I've never been there, so I can't speak on.
Oh my god!
Okay, hear me out.
I'm pretty sure I've been there.
I think
I've been there
I think you and your parents went.
I went
It's-
for Matt's birthday
think so.
last year.
I think because I remember we asked
No,
you
'cause
one
it's
time, like,
like-
where are you guys going to lunch? You're like, oh, we're going to Cancun.
It's Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
don't know
hear
why
me
I
out.
just looked at the city.
My initial reaction is to say S tier super good. But it's good. Like 99.5% of the time. Because out of all the times I've been there was one time where I went with Ian and his family and it was bad.
Yeah, and I've also had one of those experiences.
So I would say it's like
I don't think I've been.
8.5.
No, we got it.
That wasn't Cancun, that was El Monte. Because that was the beans.
Not the beans.
Oh, El Monterey.
What was that like?
That's the
one
next
place.
We'll touch on that.
That was like in like downtown, like on the like.
Margaritas.
Margaritas.
Oh.
When we went with Joey.
Yeah, I've never been there. Cancun.
How would y'all feel about 8.5 now that we've introduced 0.5?
I don't
I've
think
never
we should
been there,
have
so I'm not
0.5s.
going to speak on
No.
it.
We're gonna have 0.5.
I don't. I think that just defeats.
It's
It just
almost
means
there.
low A.
It's almost
high
high
A.
A. It's almost there, but like for me, it's not consistent enough.
It's basically
Yeah.
high as in
The very first time I ever went to Cancun, their chips were rancid, and so we never went back. But we tried every single Mexican restaurant in the town of Warrensburg and found out that Cancun was the best, except for Juanito's is gone. They closed down, and they had better food than Cancun.
Interesting.
Okay, margaritas.
I didn't
D-tier.
eat at margaritas.
I really like margaritas.
I also agree.
I went
did
there
you-
once. I don't remember the chips or salsa being anything like standout, which is like one of my
Yep.
favorite
Yeah,
parts.
it's
and
not-
I got a chimichanga, and
Was it dry?
yes, it was like pulled pork.
Yes.
That was
I've
like-
only been there once and it was salsa night and I got queso and it was pretty good. So
I also got a chimichanga, and it was the driest thing I've
Yeah,
ever
it
eaten in my
was.
life.
So it was probably the worst Mexican I've ever had.
Yeah.
So yeah, D tier.
Yeah, it's D for me. Yeah.
The only thing I will say about them is when we went for salsa night, they gave us our drinks in like pitch.
Yeah.
except for me and Maggie because we got there before you guys.
So,
They gave us big drinks, which I'm all
did.
here for.
I-
but if you're saying the food is dry, that's
Oh my
what
gosh,
I
it
would
was
have
so
I
bad.
will argue
bad.
C.
I would also argue
I will argue
C.
C.
I argue D.
I think our arguments for D were more passionate, so I think it should be D.
All right.
D.5.
No,
I'm gonna spell this wrong. It's okay. No one's gonna see this. This is the thumbnail.
oh, and like, the one time we went with Joey, it was like dead.
It was.
We were like the only ones in there.
Yeah, they don't often get business, and I don't know if that's location or food.
Oh, and we watched like the girl get like harassed in there.
Yeah, and nobody did anything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
we
that-
didn't do
that's-
anything.
Next restaurant.
The bean restaurant.
El Monterey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I've
you
never
can go.
Let Haley tell this story. This is fun.
So-
this is during band
Yeah.
camp.
Yeah,
wasn't
this
it?
is
We've
during
never
band camp.
been there, but we got delivered.
Let Haley tell.
Yeah. Daniel and I. You also got food that night.
Not from there, but
No,
I got
I
food.
You got McDonald's.
I did get McDonald's.
During band camp, Daniel and I DoorDash.
DoorDash.
on Monday. And It was just the way it was on the DoorDash website. Everything you ordered had to come with a side of refried beans or black beans.
refried.
Even like
Even if you just got ice cream, it was like ice cream with a side of black or refried beans. Large soda with a side of black or refried beans. So
You had to.
yeah, so Daniel and I got food, and we had like 8 sides of beans. It was all like the beans came for free, but I don't eat refried beans. Do you eat refried beans? Yeah, none of us eat refried beans.
I do. I just didn't want
Yeah,
that.
and so we just had so many beans we had to throw.
I
away.
have beef with almost every restaurant that puts refried beans on their
And
plate.
honestly,
because I
I wasn't
really like
even that
refried beans.
I always
but almost
ask-
every Mexican restaurant, it's disgusting.
Yeah, like Mexican restaurants that put them on there, I always ask, but they still do it anyway.
Like refried beans are good, but at most Mexican restaurants, they suck.
Y'all are haters. I
just-
love Mexican
I just
restaurant
want
refried
rice.
beans.
I love refried beans, but then I found out that they put cocoa in them, and now I don't eat them.
Oh.
So are we saying D?
I would say D.
I would also, we got it like DoorDashed, and like it was, I mean, everything I had was like in queso, so it was just like really soggy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Oh no, I think
which I'm sure it would have been better if we would have gone there, but it just wasn't.
Yeah.
I've been there before, and it just wasn't.
I will say it
impressive.
is better than margaritas.
It is better than
but that's
Yeah.
that's a low bar.
Yeah.
I'll put a little arrow next to it.
like that's
What's
high.
Yeah.
Which
Wendy's.
is so sad because I love
Wendy's.
Mexican.
A or B.
The Wendy's here is
The Wendy's here, the Wendy's here is good, and it's a really great way to get a cheap meal as a college student.
I'd say honestly A. I feel like
I
I
would-
could do better, but it's really
If
good.
they would stop changing their Frosties and go back to vanilla, because I'm not a chocolate person,
Me neither.
I would be so happy.
I like the Thin Mint Frosty.
The Thin
So we're
Mint
saying
also
A, yeah.
is good.
The Wendy's here is good.
It is really good. It's well, the only thing I have issues with is always dirty.
Yeah.
It is
It is always
dirty.
sticky, and
I feel like that's every Wendy's ever.
my Wendy's in my hometown is not.
Wendy's isn't near our, it's not in or from closed. Normally it's that.
I would kind of argue a high B. I haven't been to the one in
I
Warrensburg,
think she already wrote it down.
but I know
I
she
did. It's a good Wendy's.
Yeah, it is
It is
a really good Wendy's, and they're
Their
super
prices
fast.
are
They're
good.
super nice
Our
people.
Sweet
I just feel like
They
their-
are really
their
good.
fries.
Sweet Meat does work there.
Their fries don't really stand out.
I get cheese fries whenever I get fries. Or like with
And the
something on
Cinnabon
it.
pull-aparts.
I haven't had those, but I want to try them.
I like Wendy's barbecue sauce a lot.
They have the Kitchin ranch too, like the hot
Do you
ranch.
remember when we
or
got
ghost pepper ranch.
and I got a sauce?
Oh, their ghost
and
pepper ranch
I
is
swear
so
they
good.
sent me the spicy ones because they were so hot.
I need them to bring back creamy sriracha. Yes.
Okay, what's next? What we got?
Heroes.
I've never been to Heroes.
Horrible.
John's.
H for horrible.
H for horrible.
Heroes was really good, and then they changed their menu.
What's here?
It was really good, and then they changed their fucking menu.
I went there once my freshman year, and it felt like everything that we ordered was just frozen, put into a microwave, and then handed out to us. It was horrible. Horrible.
I knew somebody who went to UCM before I got here, and she made me like a list of all the places to eat.
I go there with
And the
you?
only thing she said about Heroes was that it had the best onion rings in town.
No,
And they
And
don't.
I've
The
since
place
heard
we
that
went
that
was
is not
Barney's.
true.
It is so wrong. It is so
I
wrong.
don't
I'm gonna
think I've
say,
ever- I don't
y'all
think I've
haven't
ever
had
been to
their
Heroes.
chicken nachos on their appetizer.
Where's that
shit
place that
slaps.
has the like sea captain as their like?
Captains.
Captains?
Oh,
We'll get there.
We're getting there.
So
'Cause
we're
I have
saying
been there.
D to Heroes
I would, yeah.
because they changed their menu.
Oh, yeah.
Now. Okay.
Yeah. If you asked me like a year or two ago, I'd say higher, but no, it's not good anymore.
Okay, I skipped one. Jimmy John's.
Never been there.
I love
Fuck
the Jimmy John's.
I hate Jimmy John's purely for
Well,
the
what's
fact
your-
that
what's your
you
opinion
can't
on
get the
Subway,
normal
then?
stuff you
I
would
love
get on a
Subway.
sandwich for. It should come with your sandwich.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be an extra expense.
I am.
Usually it does. You can add whatever you want for free, at least on the app.
I've never been to this Jimmy John's. I know the one in my hometown. You have to like add cheese for
I
a
was
price.
saying, my hatred for Jimmy John's. You can ask Tony about this because Tony agrees with me. It's not even just the place. It was also part of we had it catered for Pet Band, and
Oh,
that
you
was
just had
part of
it a
the
lot.
issue. That was part of. Well,
Yeah.
I just don't like it. I don't think it tastes like it anyways. But my main issue isn't even necessarily with Jimmy John's. It's with whoever ordered it because it came with like everything on it. I'm a plain sandwich, plain burger person.
Yeah, and normally-
so it's not. I just don't like the way it tastes, anyways. But part of my dislike isn't because of the place.
So what's your opinion on Subway then?
I love Subway.
Really?
I prefer Subway over Jimmy
Here's-
John's.
I like
Did
the
you-
bread.
did you
Subway's
know-
bread is better.
Subway's bread is legally not bread.
Yeah,
It's not.
In
It's-
Ireland,
yeah.
it's classified as cake.
Here's
Well,
my
it's
take
better
on
than
Jimmy
Jimmy
John's. On the Jimmy John's app, after 2 p.m., you can get a meal for free. You just buy the sandwich and you get your side and your drink for free. And I think that they have really good sandwich sizes because 6-inch for me is not enough and 12-inch for me
I like
is not
8-inch.
is a lot. And Jimmy John's has an 8-inch.
Yeah.
So I would say C tier.
I will
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
do like sandwiches. I
Yeah,
do
their
like-
bread is good. I like, yeah.
I'm not saying it's gross. I
I'm
prefer
okay with
Subway,
C.
and maybe I'm biased because I worked there, but I just prefer.
No, I'd agree with you because if it's more of almost every time I've had it, it was like catered, like already. If I could go in and order what
It'd be
I
different.
wanted, it'd be different. So but I still wouldn't pick it.
Zaxby's.
Never been there.
I've never been there, but I've heard
I've never
it's
been
terrible.
there. Yeah, I've heard.
I've heard it's
It's
terrible
bad.
one time, and it was good, but they gave me, for my entire order, they gave us 1 packet of sauce.
Deep.
Yeah.
Because it's a chicken restaurant, you're gonna give me one
Oh,
thing of
no,
sauce.
hear me out though. We went and Aiden got a chicken salad and it didn't come with chicken. He had to go back up there and literally show them the salad and was like, "This is a chicken salad. Where is the chicken?" And they were like, "Well, that's weird." And they literally just sent him out a plate of chicken and I was like, "What
Okay,
is
so Zachary is getting a down arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've just heard
Okay.
so many bad things about it, but I have no interest in going.
McDonald's.
C. It does what it like needs to do good, but it's like not in a vacuum. It's fine. If you put it next to anything, it's not that great. It's
For
serviceable.
a room of college kids, I will argue B.
We could do 2.5, I already have some.
McDonald's. I like McDonald's. I know a lot of people are like McDonald's sucks. I like McDonald's food.
So do
like
I.
it's not obviously my first choice, but like it's really cheap. You can basically eat for free or under $5 if you really try. My only issue with it is wait times.
I was about to say, are we going to talk about all McDonald's or just this one?
Just
I
this one.
just
The wait
Okay,
is
the wait is.
I once waited in the drive-through line for an hour and a half after a musical rehearsal at like midnight because it was about the only thing open. That was horrible.
Yeah.
And we've had horrible customer service experiences with people just flat out being rude to us.
Me and I don't remember if it was me, Maggie, and Nez, or just me and Maggie. But we were there, and like some of the employees were like arguing the whole time. It was kind of funny. It was dinner and a show.
It was all 3 of you.
It was?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. And it was kind of funny because we weren't like trying to order. We're just sitting there eating. We're like,
I also had a pretty funny McDonald's. It's
I'd be okay
the one in
with
here. So I did a like a store pickup thing, and when I went in there and I was like, "Hey, I've got a pickup for Daniel," and they like asked me for my code, and so like I told them the code, and then they like went and got someone's like Grubhub order and like put it in front of me, and I was like, that's, and then I just like showed them my phone, but like. And then they're like, "Oh, you're not a delivery person?" I was like, "No, I'm just here to get my food." And then and there was like a guy behind me. He was like, "You should have just ran with it." But yeah, I definitely could have just ran off with someone's food.
Yeah.
I will say C, because
Yeah.
for McDonald's, it does what it needs to do, but the people in itself pull it.
that's fair.
You
That
should
is
never
fair.
have high expectations going to McDonald's. It's just food that's
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
But this McDonald's is like lower than.
This one's worse, yeah. This is
Yeah.
one of the worst McDonald's. I actually, never mind, I take that back. Sedalia has the worst McDonald's.
Okay.
It stinks. It smells like their bathroom, and their food. I don't know how McDonald's food gets worse.
Yeah.
But it does.
No, that one's bad.
No, but what's your favorite chicken nugget shape? I'm quite partial to the boot.
I like this because it fits.
I like
it fits in the sauce jacket. Yep.
Yeah, and it,
Wait,
I like the crunch of the boot.
favorite sauce?
Ranch.
Ranch.
I like sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour.
I am a picky sauce person. I like basically ranch, barbecue sauce, ketchup on certain things. Like that's about it.
I was a diehard McDonald's chicken nugget barbecue sauce for a long time, but then they messed up and gave me sweet and sour sauce once, like 2 years ago, and I've used it ever since.
I've just been eating them naked.
I also
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think I can ever eat sweet and sour sauce, not because of it itself. When I got my car, it was like a used car, whatever. My dad told the fucking mechanic that I would clean it myself. Wasn't happy.
Oh,
So
Okay,
I spent.
whatever happened to that the marinara?
It's still there. I spent a whole day just cleaning my car, vacuuming, whatever, wiping everything out. Sweet and sour sauce was everywhere. I spent at least 2 hours scraping it out of my mats. It was in the glove box. I had to completely take my glove box out and soak it in my sink. It was in like my little soda thing. It took so long because it was like old, so it's like sticky.
Yeah.
So I will never eat sweet and sour.
Somebody apparently had a
reason.
really bad obsession with sweet and sour
Yeah, like
sauce.
it was everywhere, and there was like just packets in there too. Like it was very obviously McDonald's sweet and sour sauce. I was like, I will never eat this ever. I don't even know if I've ever had it anyways, but I
Yeah.
would never eat it because of that reason.
What else we got?
Sonic.
You skipped one.
It's fine. We can go back.
You skipped 2.
You skipped
It's
two.
fine. We can go back.
So
Then why don't you just go with
Sonic B tier.
Yeah, B. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
okay
The
with
Sonic
So-
here pisses me off because why am I waiting 30 minutes to get
Yes.
a drink?
yes.
But then why is it like
Really?
so good?
Because I know.
I feel like the only
Stop
thing
yelling.
holding it at B is its food. Like
I-
The smash burgers are so good.
I think it has a really good variety.
Yeah.
Yes, it
No,
has a
I'm
great
not
flavor.
hating on Sonic.
Bring
I
back
love
the
service.
chicken wraps.
Yeah.
all of
Bring
they have
back no, the original
yeah.
ones.
I really like Sonic's food. Wait times at the Sonic I feel like also this has nothing to do with the actual, like kind of just the location of it.
Oh yeah, the one.
Like
Yeah.
turning out of it is like going into it. Whatever.
It's like, am I actually turning into this Sonic,
Yeah.
or am I just like
turning
found
into weed shop
over-
parking
Yeah.
to leave. I pull through that like tiny space, so I'm at the light.
Yeah.
I can't turn out of there, especially if you're
That's
turning
what I
left.
do.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
do.
because turning out of there sucks.
Especially because,
Yeah.
Really?
especially because
Yeah.
McGuire is in shambles currently.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been there recently. Is
No,
it like
but I
different
really-
with like the road stuff?
Yeah, it's completely
Yeah,
blocked
it's
off.
bad. But I
So,
really
yeah.
like their food. So
Yeah. B tier.
Their move
I
to
love the
crinkle
groovy
cut
too.
fries.
I will say I think Sonic
The
is
groovy fries.
Oh my gosh,
That
yeah.
was the best.
That was the
Yes,
best thing they've
the
ever
groovy
done
fries.
because their original fries.
They were ass.
Yeah.
You might as well have just given me mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I like the mozzarella
I
sticks, and
I
not
do.
a lot of fast food places
Yes.
have
Now,
mozzarella stick.
Are you a
option.
mozzarella with ranch or a mozzarella stick with
Marinara.
ranch?
Marinara.
No,
Really?
no.
I've had them with
I'm not a big like fried cheese, just anyway, and ranch person. I'm just not.
I don't like
I
Sonic's
disagree.
ranch.
Oh,
so I like mozzarella
that's
sticks
fair.
and ranch.
I
That's
will be
fair.
honest. I have not tried it with ranch.
Okay,
so-
I'm not a big marinara fan.
I thought it was
Really?
something else. I think Sonic is also kind of slightly overpriced. Like it's just
Not even slightly. It just
No,
It
it is overpriced,
I said
for
slightly
sure.
didn't make us get mad at me. It's overpriced.
It's for sure
Yeah,
overpriced.
but like it's so good.
But happy hour always in the app is
Yeah.
that is really good.
I always order on my phone.
Also, like, add cream slushes to your app.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, this Sonic does not know how to make a cream slush.
Well, that's because everyone there's doing crack 24/7.
That is true.
I actually got pulled over in the Sonic, like this Sonic. So I was like, going to get Sonic, and I had expired tags.
Oh, yeah.
And I slipped on my turn signal, and I was like, as soon as I did it, there was like the cop that was like following me. Turned on the lights.
He wanted you.
Yeah, he wanted me. And then it took really long because I had to like.
Go back.
Yeah, and don't forget to write
Never
Sonic
mind.
down.
I did.
Yeah, I like Sonic. Just this one sucks.
Captains.
I've never been to Captain's.
Okay,
I've heard it's
I've
bad.
never been there either.
Captain's apparently has a lot of health code issues.
Probably.
Their
That
kitchen.
means the food's good. The worse the place looks, the better the food.
I've just heard stuff from what Tommy has said.
I've also heard just stuff.
Yes, I've had Captain's before in Blue Springs, and it was good. But this one, I've heard a lot of like health issues with things that they're not preparing correctly, and yeah.
awesome sauce.
So I'd argue C or D.
No, I think D is
I
a
would
little
say-
harsh.
Team of 5, don't get
D
it.
is like inedible. I think it's fine.
I've never been.
I
I've never been there.
don't want to get sick.
Yeah, if it's a health.
And I've heard some
violation-
really bad stuff.
Okay.
I know. Okay,
high
so
D.
at least let me explain. But
I'll put it. No, keep talking.
okay,
I'll put it in.
so I went there with my parents, and I shared like we got like an order. It was like a double order of like boneless wings and fries. The fries were actually pretty good. My only gripe with the wings is like I like garlic parmesan,
me
but the
too.
garlic parmesan that they had was a dry rub, and so it was like barely noticeable.
Ugh.
So I don't think it's amazing. It's not D tier.
I'd put D arrow. So
It's like in
between
between C and D. It kind of
Captain's what I was
depends
thinking.
on the captains you go to.
So are we adding a D.5, Chad?
no, don't.
I was kidding.
It's just gonna be high D.
High D.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
ID. I think Captain's what I was thinking of when I was like, where'd you guys go for lunch? Oh, Captain. I think that's what I said.
Yeah, because
Not
I've
Cancun.
definitely not been to Cancun.
Yeah.
Clovers.
Culver's
Cheers.
S or A?
A.
It's S.
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 The Culver's
As somebody who doesn't have a Culver's in their hometown, it's S.
Sweet?
I do. I actually got Culver's on Monday, but not this Culver's. I just like all Culver's. They're, as far as I've been, very friendly all the time. Why do you have so many employees in there all the time? Like,
Yes.
Oh, and
like I'm not necessarily complaining, but just why?
in Harrisonville, Missouri, which is like 15 minutes away from where we live, it has the best rated Culver's in the
It's
United
the number one
States.
Culver's in the country.
Dang.
And the Culver's employee, when we went there on Tuesday, gave me a free drink.
Which is really weird.
Oh
'cause it's
yeah,
a
their
relatively new
employees are
Culver's.
always very nice. Everything is made to order.
Everything's clean.
So it's always hot. I've never had something that's come out hot. And if you have too long of a wait, they will give you coupons
I
for
got-
just free random
I
stuff.
got 3 free coupons one time.
Yeah, they'll just come out. It'll be like 5 minutes since you've sat down, and they'll be like, "I'm so sorry for the wait. Here's like my soul."
Yeah, I
And they give you like a free basket and like some free curries.
Yeah.
And when Pet Band played there, not even Pet Band. When Pet Band played there, they gave us free whatever we wanted for free. Like literally, we could just keep going up and order whatever we wanted for free. And I have like 7 Culver's coupons sitting on my desk right now.
So I have them.
Oh, it's S for sure.
S. I like.
I would argue S.5.
I have never.
There are some times.
I'll put an arrow, I'll put an
I just
arrow.
don't want Culver's, but that's more like personal. Just like I'm not feeling Culver's today. But Culver's is so good.
I go every concert. After every
Really?
concert, when my parents are up here, I'm like, Culver's.
I do
We're
think
going
it's-
to Culver's.
I do think Culver's is also kind of overpriced.
It is, but
Yeah.
Well, that's because
it is better quality food.
That's
It's way
because
better
when you
quality.
go there, you have to get the curds, and the curds is an upcharge.
And Shide Daniel works there.
she does.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I am very good friends with one of the workers. We have the same. We're like same major. I don't want to name drop him because I don't know if he'll get in trouble for it. His name's Jimmy. I'm gonna block that out.
Like John.
Yeah, but he gives me free food every time. Like no matter what I get, he just always gives it to me for free. It's really awesome.
Lit. All right,
I wish
S
I was
tier.
Haley.
You wish you were Haley? No, you don't.
Only when you go to Culver's though.
Oh, Haley at Culver's.
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Never been there.
I've only been to this one.
B for
once.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
I would agree with B. I've only been there once. It was for like a baritone lunch during
Yeah.
band camp. It was really good. We had good service when we were there.
I went there once. I saw Nez there. That was like the first interaction I ever had with Nez outside of marching rehearsal because I didn't know him. But they didn't have fries. They were out of fries.
Wow, I've never heard of
that's
that.
such a strange thing to be out of. But
I would say they're pretty well priced. They have really good deals.
Yeah, I would only go to Buffalo Wild Wings when they're doing some type of like, oh, buy 15 wings,
Yeah.
get 15
Yeah.
free.
No, I would definitely say
B
B.
tier.
Yeah.
My other things, I know like wings is obviously the name, but they just don't have that much variety.
Why would-
Like I know wings is in their name. Like their thing is wings, but like
Yeah.
I feel like that's all. I mean, they have other things on the menu, but like
I do understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like it's like you go to the sandwich options and there's like 3 sandwiches
Yeah.
and then but they have
like I'm okay
Yeah.
with wings. I'm not the biggest wing. Like I like wings. I'm just not the biggest. It's not my first like go to. Like I want
You
wings.
don't have Domino's or Pizza.
I will say though, they have
Yeah.
a lot of sauce options.
They
Which
do.
is really nice
That is
because
nice.
if you love spice, you can go to the top. If
Yeah, I
you
got
hate
you right,
spice,
too.
you can go to the bottom.
It was so funny.
You know.
baritones went. I think all 8 of us went. So there's 8 of us sitting there, and like 6 of us got like honey. I think a lot of us got honey barbecue. We're like, we got band camp still after that. We gotta go do marching and whatever. And like 2 or 3 of them got like the hottest one. And we
was one of the people Coleman?
I think so. I think it was Coleman, Elliot, and Elise. I think.
That makes so much sense.
And
actually.
we're literally like me and Wes are sitting on the end, and we're just like, "You guys having fun over there?" And they were like dying, and we got back to marching rehearsal, and they were like, "I shouldn't have done that." And
Do
we're
they
like,
have
"We
garlic
told you."
parmesan?
They do.
They have both
We
sauces
should go to
and dry
Beaver's.
rubs as well.
We should go to Buffalo Wild Wings sometime.
I put a question mark on this one because it's very out of the way.
In there, I think.
I've been there multiple
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
It's a very out of the way. However, it's still in Warrensburg, so I put it Colton's.
I'm gonna give you, just so we can have another one in here, a solid C.5. Now let me explain. I have a lot of people. I know a lot of people who work at Colton's. It's great. Their bread pudding, I will float to the ceiling when I eat it. But every single time that we've gone,
Someone's.
he's always had to send his food back because one time they undercooked his steak, and then the next time they overcooked his steak, so they had to drop him a whole new steak.
Is this Mary Jane's or what?
Sorry, seasoning.
It's been good, but it's just not consistent. One time I got a burger and I asked for a cheeseburger and they put cheese on it, and I was like, dog, that's the whole point why I got it.
Yeah,
So but it's not that bad.
this Colton's is not like they don't have, like, one time it's great, one time it's bad. If I'm going to go to a Colton's, I'm going to drive all the way to Sedalia. And I'm going to go to that one.
That's valid.
Okay. I'm saying C.5.
I'm shocked Wheat hasn't come in.
Okay, what do we got next?
IHOP.
I haven't been to the IHOP.
D.
Yeah, I have heard very bad things about this IHOP. My ex used to work there.
It's not good. It's not that bad. I think it's like it's
High
C.
D?
It's C.
Or is it a low C?
It's a low C.
I have an argument. I went there, and our table had mold on it.
Yeah,
D.
I have been sent
They should be
videos.
shut down.
My ex used to work there, and one time he sent me a video of their general manager doing cocaine off of one of the tables.
That doesn't surprise me.
Like,
Yeah.
and then I don't think they.
Maybe it wasn't even mold, it was cocaine.
Yeah, it was black coke.
And also, our food came out really fast, and it was cold.
Yeah.
Because it was already
Cold
done.
eggs are disgusting.
Okay, she's argument.
I'm not gonna say IHOP's food is like the worst thing in the world because it definitely could be worse. It's not that good. It's so overpriced.
Yes.
This one I won't even put. It's overpriced.
Because you
Like,
can't just
we
get
went-
like pancakes. You want like I
Yeah,
like
like,
the big
you have
breakfast.
to
I
get
gotta
other
get
stuff.
I gotta get the egg, the
Yeah,
bacon.
the
nothing
extra
else.
stuff with
Yeah.
it.
Comparing IHOP to Mary Jane's, I'm going to Mary Jane's 7 times in a row.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like I hope it's overpriced. It's not that good. When we went that one time, the service was terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, our
we
server
barely
was
got
horrible.
talked to. I'm not a big scrambled eggs person anyways, but IHOP scrambled eggs scare me. I don't want to eat them. Their bacon sucks. Literally just everything about them. Their pancakes are not that bad, but like, why did I pay $18 for 2 pancakes and 2 sides?
Yeah.
Like, why?
You're paying for the extra mold.
Yeah.
So we went to during band camp. The saxophones went to IHOP, and like half the people there got like the Cinna stack, and like every time they like brought it out, one of the like guys would be like, "Oh, it was just all just like, oh, I bet he passed out after making that one." It was just stuff like that. That trip was very eye opening in many ways.
Okay, what's next?
Fazoli's.
The Fazoli's here is good.
Okay,
So-
I'm actually opening up. I ate it for the very first time. Their breadsticks are wonderful, and their
Yes.
like pasta is actually really
Yes,
good.
I fucking love Alfredo. I will like.
I will accept what like a higher rating that you guys give it. I'm not the biggest Fazoli's fan, but
Me neither.
I understand the hype around it.
Yeah,
I am not the biggest.
I'm not going to actively go there.
Yeah, like it's not my choice. Also, I ate it and then I got sick. It's not me why I got sick, but I ate it and then I got really sick.
Yep.
And so like that's where my brain associates. Now.
Exactly.
And, like I know it's not what made me sick because she had the same thing and our friend had the same thing as me. Like it's not what made me sick, but it's what I ate right before I got sick, and so I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah,
but,
it's not somewhere I'm going to actively
Yeah.
pick to go. I just ate it that day because we were doing that.
But
Yeah.
I will accept a high rating if you guys want to.
So I think it's C.
I will not agree
maybe
with that.
B.
I will say B.
Okay.
I would
agree
be fine
with
with B,
B.
but I will not do anything
So
less than
they
B.
have good parm bites. I like the parm bites.
Oh yeah.
Their pasta, there's no substance. It's missing something.
Salt.
Yeah.
It's salt.
It's just like eating like homemade spaghetti in like eating fizzle. It's just like
Like white woman
almost
spaghetti?
like hollow. But then again, I don't
could see
know.
that.
I don't like Alfredo, and I'm pretty sure everybody here probably eats their Alfredo. So I get the like red sauce. So
I get the red sauce.
Oh, you do?
I fucking love Alfredo.
Haley has a hoodie that says I love.
I do. I will do anything for Alfredo. I would kill someone for Alfredo.
Maybe don't put that in the episode.
I am so put. I'm gonna say it twice. I would kill someone for Alfredo. Period. I love Alfredo.
I was gonna say something I forgot what it was.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's where my mom ate the receipt.
Oh, I remember now. Can I get you anything else? Yup.
It's because I thought I wasn't really like listening, and you know how they always come up to you and they're like, "Is your food tasting good?" So I was like, "Yep."
That's not what they
But
asked.
that's not what he said. He asked if I needed anything else.
And he did that. And he never looked.
Yeah,
And he was just like, yup. And so we all started dying laughing. And he was like, no, we're okay.
we're fine. I promise. He was very obviously like the manager or something.
Yeah.
Like he was in a suit and tie, basically.
I do like
This
that.
chart is all over the place.
I do like that even though they're fast food, they have people, because it's because of the breadsticks really, but they come out and like,
Yeah.
can I get you
They
anything?
still like
Yeah, like that
they're
is
not
service.
servers, but they're servers.
That
you
is
know?
service.
I feel like Italian's hard to do in a restaurant setting because
Dare I say it?
Not even Olive Garden's that great.
I love Olive Garden.
Fazoli's is better than Olive Garden.
You're insane.
No,
I don't like Olive Garden.
Olive Garden breadsticks are ass. They're hard. They're ass.
They're dense.
I would like rather
They're
use
really
that as a
dense.
dildo.
You would almost think they were whole grain. They're so
Yeah.
dense.
It's been a while since I've been to Olive Garden, so
I've gotten sick every time I go. I can't.
And Olive Garden is way too overpriced.
Yeah.
I will agree with
For
that.
absolute ass. The only thing, the mints.
Oh, the Andes
You can buy those.
I know. I fucking love Andes mints.
I have 5 things of those.
I am
I
disappointed
love
in all of you.
I don't care.
Well, yeah. Well, what's your defend Olive Garden?
I fucking love Olive Garden. I can understand.
That's not a defense.
I'm getting there.
I fucking love Shut Up. Ooh, I can't put that in.
I can understand the argument of Fazoli's breadsticks are better than Olive Garden breadsticks. I will agree with that. I still like their breadsticks, but so when I go to, I will agree it's also overpriced. That is just a kind of a known thing. Olive Garden's overpriced. I go breadsticks, whatever. I get soup. I don't get the salad. I get the soup. I get chicken gnocchi soup. Best soup. I don't even care if it's from Olive Garden. Just chicken gnocchi soup is the best soup.
Gooch soup.
Gooch soup.
There's some meat.
I know.
Chicken gnocchi soup is the best soup ever. I don't honestly argue it's the best thing on their menu.
Goes to Olive Garden to get a Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
I don't like
No, it's
gnocchi.
gooch soup, not noodle soup.
I don't like gnocchi. I don't like the texture.
I guess that it depends on.
It tastes like raw chicken. Like it feels like raw chicken.
I haven't had the soup, but I bet it is good.
If I'm eating chicken jello, no. Anything that resembles jello that isn't jello is bad.
Anyways,
You just did that to Daniel.
I was in the middle of my argument.
So was Daniel.
He told me to argue.
My
It was-
thing. It was before that.
It
Just
was-
say your thing.
So I get.
It's called.
This is where the breadsticks come into play because I rip them up and put them in the soup. Because then like the garlic salt on top falls off in the soup, makes it better. It makes it a little soggy, but like you never dip
That's
dip
true.
that. You're literally you dip bread and stuff and eat it, and so that makes it a lot better. And then I get fettuccine alfredo. I know their other stuff is really good too. But
I don't like Olive Garden's Alfredo.
You
Their
would say?
sauce is
I
bad.
do. I like
You're
it.
Their sauce is bad. It is.
Sorry.
As the Alfredo champion, it's not gross, but it is not the best Alfredo.
Also, there's not an Olive Garden in Warrensburg.
That is true.
Yeah, we've been talking about Olive Garden way too long. But I get that, and I don't know, that cheese that any Italian restaurant puts on your pasta makes it infinitely
Tell me
better.
when to stop.
Literally,
Just
yeah.
never say anything.
Literally just never stop. It's so good. They do give you, well, it depends on what you get, but with like pasta, they give you a pretty big
That's
portion.
true.
They give you nice portions of all their food. I also just really liked it as a kid, and so like that kind of just
That's true.
carried
There's always a
over.
nostalgia factor.
That's also just kind of carried over into adulthood, and like it's kind of like I don't want to say Olive Garden was like special to my family, but it's kind of like a big deal to go to Olive Garden in my family.
That's
It still
true.
kind of is.
So
it's like it's kind of like just like a novelty in my family, and so I've grown up loving it, and I will always love it.
So where are we putting it on the tier list?
Well, there's
not
not
one
more.
more.
We've argued about it long enough that I think we should put it on the tier list.
I would be okay with a high C.
C.5. I need something else.
I'd be okay
Like
with
a high C
C.5.
one java burst.
I'd be okay with I'd be okay with C.5.
Okay, what do we have next?
Applebee's.
I've never been to this one.
It's kind of good.
I've never been to I have been at the Applebee's, not the one in Warrensburg.
Yeah, I've never been to Applebee's.
I think it's a C, sort of
Yeah.
on like a principle. The
Yeah.
food is
You have a nice variety.
good, fine, but it is like you're paying like Texas Roadhouse prices
It
for
is.
like
Microwave food.
Microwave
Yeah.
food.
I
yeah.
do think the quality of the food depends on what you get. Like there are certain things at Applebee's, just don't order it. But like there are certain things that are really good. Actually, their chicken penne pasta is pretty good.
Yeah, Ian got that one time.
what's
It's pretty
in
good.
C? Because I feel like I would rather
Jimmy John's McDonald's.
because I feel like I'd rather go
I think
there.
it's higher than those. I
Yeah.
think it's 0.5.
C.5. Put it up there with Olive Garden.
or just put it
I think Applebee's and Olive Garden should be in the
Just put it
same
in
tier.
there.
Arrow. I like their two
I think
for like
Applebee's is lower
23
than
Yeah,
$12.
they
That's
have a good deal.
great, yeah. And
I-
their chicken sandwich is like super
bacon-
good
the
for
bacon
no
ranch.
good reason.
Have you ever had
It is
their,
like amazing.
Honey pepper wings. They're really good. At least at the one, I haven't been to this one, but they're really good. As someone who literally just stated a few minutes ago that I am not a wings person, they are really good. And I've never been able to find honey pepper wings anywhere else. Except for Applebee's.
Is this the last one?
That Liz, but I feel like we're missing two pretty big
Well,
contenders.
You have Taco Bell.
Oh,
Fuck Taco Bell D. I like Taco Bell.
I like our Taco
The Taco
Bell.
Bell here is better than other Taco Bells.
Yes, I agree. It's
I
on
just
a
don't
different
like
level.
Taco Bell is not a serviceable Mexican.
Nobody
Taco
goes
Bell-
to, nobody
Taco Bell
goes to Taco
Mexican
Bell when they want Mexican food.
Yeah.
They go to Taco Bell when they want the worst tacos they've ever had, but they want tacos.
Exactly. You go to Taco Bell when you want Taco Bell. You don't go when you're
Yeah.
like, I'm craving Mexican food. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, no.
I'd put it in there with C.
They also have their $5
Or C.5.
box.
I
Which
would
we're
say
It's not $5 here. It's $7.
I think
I-
C is
I
like
s-
the highest.
I say D.
We were gonna order it yesterday. It was
I-
on the kiosk.
I think
there's-
solely because of the
Their
hype
$7
around it, I'd
box
be
here
okay
is
with
$5
C.
in the Summit.
Holy.
I would say C.5.
I would.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I would say C.
Well, both of you guys just don't like Taco
Yeah, you
Bell
guys-
in general.
Yeah.
So
No, it's just.
Well, what I said is because he was D. I'd be okay with a little higher. It's just the hype around it because I don't understand the hype around it because I don't like it. But that's what's pushing it up is because I know there is hype around it. That's why I don't give it the high
salsa.
C.
They have chips and nacho
It's
cheese.
not a
but
Mexican restaurant.
Well, then why is it taco?
because
rather-
that was the only market that wasn't tapped when it came to making new fast food
I-
restaurants.
Okay, well maybe they should.
I propose high C instead of C.5.
Okay.
That is high C. That
C arrow.
I just
C arrow.
Okay.
I
This ranking is so dumb.
You're in C.
we made C.5
Oh, no, that's
and A.5 before we had high C, high A, before
Okay,
we were
which-
doing arrows.
just like-
and so now
did
we
one-
just have C.5.
I don't think it deserves
and arrow.
C.5.
It's the same
No, it's
thing.
not.
here's what I'm saying.
No, it's not.
The Taco Bell here, compared to other Taco Bells I've been to, is really
What
good.
about the
Yeah.
one in the Union?
I've never done
I've
that.
been to the one in the Union.
It's
How's
good.
that one?
It's a
It's-
normal Taco Bell.
it's-
They're very slow though.
There's no way it's a normal Taco Bell because I feel like their
You haven't
menu was like
done
very.
No, all of
stripped
all
down.
of their
not the
menus
full-
are smaller.
Yeah, it's not a full menu, but it's a normal like food. Taco.
Oh, listen, I know it's not like the actual thing, but we haven't done Chick-fil-A. I know it's not the actual Chick-fil-A.
I feel like
but we
because
haven't
it's in
done
the
it yet.
Union, it doesn't
Yeah.
have its
But it's
full
so
menu
popular,
ever.
though.
Okay, but if I feel like doing Chick-fil-A is the same as doing like Ellis Dining Hall.
I mean,
Or like, Spin Pizza.
Yeah.
But I mean, Spin, I feel like even though it's on campus, is kind of its own thing.
I would.
I would be okay with putting Spin.
Oh
in
no,
there.
it is its own thing.
Yeah.
It's its own restaurant. They have different hours. They're not technically associated.
Yeah,
We're just
I'd be
interesting.
okay. I think we should.
I think
Spin
Spin's
on
an
it.
A.
Oh,
I'd
Spin's an
agree.
A for sure.
I'd agree.
Yeah,
Maybe low A, but I do agree. Spin
Yeah.
is really good.
it's just really like out there.
I feel like the Chick-fil-A, because it is so popular, runs so much food out of it, though, that I would compare it also to a dining hall.
Also, the
because it's all.
Chick-fil-A in the Union is very 50-50 on like the food quality. As
Yeah.
someone that went there basically
I can put it
every
in
day
B.
last semester,
Just because we're here.
yeah. Because like if you get like one of those good chicken sandwiches where it's like very crispy,
they're
it's
so
very
good.
good. But then other days you'll get one and it's like really stringy.
Yeah.
So the one here at least, and then the fries aren't as good as they used to be.
Chick-fil-A
I think they
in
changed
general.
them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so
I would put this Chick-fil-A lower than a regular Chick-fil-A, but it's still good.
our Chick-fil-A moved from using Sodexo food to actual Chick-fil-A branded stuff.
It used to use Sodexo.
The-
Yes.
Yeah.
So
The one here?
so the chicken nuggets you used to get at Chick-fil-A, they were served in the dining hall. You weren't actually paying for Chick-fil-A.
No, because I literally
That
thought
pissed me
that the
off.
waffle fries in Ellis taste exactly the same as
Yep,
Chick-fil-A.
they just finally started using like actual Chick-fil-A branded stuff, not Sodexo anymore.
That would have made me mad.
So you're
Are
basically
they-
paying for
Are they
chicken
turning
nuggets.
into an actual
When do they-
Chick-fil-A franchise then?
Wait, what did they do?
Because I know it's like its own thing. It's not an actual Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
When did they do that?
That was about a year ago.
Oh.
Okay, do we have any other restaurants?
Yeah, we have none of the pizza places. We have
Domino's.
Like,
Oh,
Domino's
yeah.
and
Let's
Pizza
talk
Hut.
about Domino's
Did we
because
put,
like
we did put Spin on there.
Domino's always has deals.
I work there.
always.
Their deals are so good.
They're
A.
so good.
I put Domino's and S, honestly.
Best deal is the mix and match $6.99 deal. Best deal. Like no matter what, any deal that they have, if you want a large pizza, if you settle for a medium pizza, it's gonna be cheaper. If you
I can put it in high A with Cancun.
I'd be fine with
I
that.
agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I want to eat at Cancun because I'm
Yeah,
not gonna-
but Domino's always has just amazing. The only thing that makes me mad is that they don't do garlic parmesan wings. Boneless.
They don't do boneless.
They don't do boneless. They'll do the ones with the wings in, but I'm big baby boy and I like the fancy
Yeah, me
nuggets,
too.
and so I only get boneless.
It's because we are not allowed to put sauce on.
Well,
the
that's stupid.
nuggets.
Pizza Hut does it. That's a skill issue. Just
It
do
is
it. Just
something
do it.
with-
Just do it.
no,
Just
it's
do it. Just do
corporate.
it. Just do it. Just do
Daniel,
it.
it's something with the
Just do
temperature
it.
of the sauce
Pizza
versus
Hut
the
does it.
nuggets,
Why
and
can't
it
you do it?
becomes unsafe.
Pizza Hut doesn't eat. Why can't you do it?
Because
Why don't you
because
go
we care
to a
about-
pizza place for wings?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna get pizza, I'm gonna go get pizza at a pizza
Places
place.
do have some pretty good wings.
Yeah, there are some actually.
Also, if you're getting wings, just wings, don't go to Domino's. If you want an 8-count wing, it's like $12. It's like $1.50 per wing. It is wicked. Do not go to Domino's for wings.
Unless you have to eat.
Okay, any other suggestions?
I would also say Pizza Hut.
I've
never been to the
Pizza
I've
Hut
never been to
here.
the Pizza Hut.
Actually, I technically was the other day, but Maggie's the only one who got something.
So I like. I don't know, because like Domino's is really good, but I've always been
Daniel
like,
used to swear by Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut was like my personality.
Put it in B.
Not like personality, but and they have wings, and they have garlic parmesan wings,
I thought of
and they're
one.
boneless. I don't know.
Want to do B?
And they also
I do like pizza.
Domino's has
I've been to this.
weird restrictions. Like you cannot get a large pan-sized pizza.
Non-pizza left.
Because they don't have pans that size.
Well, then get pans that size.
They don't make pans that size.
Well, then
The
make
Domino's
them.
pan. I
Pizza
think
Hut does it.
Dang,
Why
we're
can't
not-
you?
oh,
they're not
Also,
pizza.
Domino's
Stop
dough
it.
shrinks.
all dough shrinks.
No, it doesn't. It rises.
No, you want to know why Pizza Hut dough shrinks? Because they freeze it. You want to know why Domino's dough doesn't shrink? Because we do not freeze it.
All right, but make
Our dough is never
do
frozen.
large pan pizzas.
We make our
It's not
own
that hard.
dough.
It's not
The
that hard.
only dough that comes pre-made is the pan dough. Or not the pan dough, the thin crust.
Just make large pans.
No.
I don't think you understand like corporate levels
because
they
then we
don't want to
also-
do the same thing as Pizza Hut
Yeah.
because then you're like battling head on with Pizza Hut. You want to be different enough.
Then we also have to make more BP dough, which is the pan dough, because it would have to come in a different size.
I also
because
love that
you
you're
can't-
arguing Pizza Hut does it when it's literally going to be lower on the list than Domino's.
I'm putting it in.
Yeah.
I thought of one.
I've never
we haven't
eaten at this
done.
Pizza Hut. It's not my go-to.
Chipotle.
Chipotle here's
It's
out.
also cheaper
I
than
just
Domino's.
don't like Chipotle.
I love Chipotle.
You'll get good serving sizes, but it's just
not good.
Chipotle's Chipotle.
I just don't like Chipotle. So I'm not even gonna vote on this because I don't like Chipotle. I just thought of it.
I just wanted to
don't-
vote on Taco Bell.
I did because my opinion on Taco Bell is very different than Chipotle.
I would
Because
still
Chipotle. I can
well, the Chipotle here.
Here's my thing. Though.
What are you putting it
Chipotle,
at?
I can't understand.
D.
the
I was
hype
thinking
around
C. So yeah.
I think C is fine. A low C.
C for Chipotle.
Yeah, their chips aren't the
Yeah, I
greatest.
love Chipotle.
They're not, yeah.
it. I also
You
argue
don't get a
Chipotle's
whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get their bags of chips, it comes with like that much dip.
Yeah, and then of course, and then it's not
used to like it,
a
and I don't. I've just
super.
never liked Taco Bell. Sorry.
Okay.
Anyone think of anything else?
No, I think that's good because Daniel has to leave at 3:15.
I do.
Do we want to count Starbucks as one?
No,
No.
that's not
No.
food.
All right, I'm gonna read out.
Hold on, let me take a picture of this.
Oh yeah.
Have any
Do
of
we
you
have
eaten
one
at
that's
King
not
Chef's?
on campus? Do we have one in Warrensburg?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
by
there's-
Chipotle.
There's
But it's a
three
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
So if
Yeah,
we
but
do,
we're
if we
not
do
counting-
Starbucks, then we
we're
have
not
to do
counting
Scooters, and we have to do Seven Brew.
It's actually Starbucks.
Firehouse subs.
I've never had it.
It's expensive though.
It is
I think
expensive, but it is good.
Firehouse-
I put it in
I would honestly
6.5.
put Firehouse and Subway right at the same.
I put it in
Honestly.
C.5.
I do
It's
like
just
Firehouse.
really expensive.
Firehouse is better than Jimmy John's though. Firehouse
Yes.
is significantly better.
And
Like,
they would be
Firehouse
about
is
Jimmy
better than
John's.
Subway.
I would
They have much better.
argue
It's just
both
really
sides. So,
expensive.
like, that's kind of
I
why
put it
they're
in
right there. I can
C5.
argue why one's better than the other.
I hate Subway's bread. It is rubbery and disgusting.
That is bad.
Okay,
I
are you
think
ready?
Subway's bread is good if you eat it right when you get it. If it sits for a while, that's when it's bad.
That's
in my
also with
opinion.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to eat it when you get it. It does not
Yeah.
cool well. But neither does McDonald's.
Okay, we got.
Okay, guys, we have our official.
We didn't do the national day.
Oh, you did it on your certificate?
Yeah. This is our official tier list. I know we missed things and it's kind of all over the place, but let me tell you. Our number one,
Victory Royale.
like our number one was Culver's.
Honestly, periods. Like,
Yes.
And then also in S tier is Mary Jane's and Tony's. Then in A tier, we have two high A's. We have Cancun and we have Domino's. And then also in A tier, we have Fitters, Wendy's, and Spin Pizza. In B, our top B is Fazoli's. The other things in B tier is Ping's, Sonic, Buffalo Wild Wings, Chick-fil-A, and Pizza Hut. In C, our high C's are Hong Kong, Colton's, Firehouse, and Applebee's, and Taco Bell. Those are all of our high C's. And then in the lower C's, we have Jimmy John's, McDonald's, and Chipotle. And then in D tier, our high D's are El Monterey and Captain's. Our other D tiers are Margaritas, Heroes, and IHOP. And our worst restaurant in Warrensburg is Zaxby's.
a lot of people would be fine with this ranking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Some things in the middle, I feel like now that we've
Yeah.
talked about things more.
Yeah, they would
around.
switch around, but
let's say there's a plot, gets renovated, and they build something, and it's a Cane's. Where does this go on the list?
Hey,
I would say A. think
I have an
it's a little
unpopular
too
opinion. It
overhyped.
is so overhyped. Their
I do
sauce
think
is
it's-
disgusting.
I would like Cane's significantly more if they have ranch. Or just more sauce. Just more
I agree
sauce.
because their cane sauce is
Yeah.
not good. I don't like it.
Honestly, the sauce is what's putting it
Doesn't
today for me.
stand out.
It
like,
doesn't.
It doesn't.
If you don't
I'm
like
sorry,
cane-
Joey, but
Yeah,
the sauce.
he's gonna be mad.
Oh, he's gonna be
He's
bad.
gonna be so mad.
Here's the
Sorry,
thing:
Joey.
if you don't like cane sauce, you will not like Cane's because that's like the whole point.
Yeah.
Because the chicken isn't seasoned the way you have chicken that's seasoned is you use the sauce. The only thing that they have that's like good on its own is the toast.
One time I brought ranch to Cane's.
The
It was the
lemonade
best
is also
experience of
very
my
good.
life.
That's a fair.
I prefer Cane's.
Their
over
bread's good.
Because like I was
I like your toast.
I like family was in because ours is in Belton, Missouri. We went up and like met them for lunch and I brought ranch.
Who wants to go first?
me?
For what?
Famous
I've got
birthday.
Thomas Paine.
Oh, I know my famous birthdays
You're
actually.
about to find
Ellie,
out
for the episode, when is your birthday? Okay, Ellie, for the podcast, when is your birthday?
My birthday is July 10th, and I actually know my famous
1974.
birthdays.
Okay, let's hear 'em.
Nikola Tesla is one of my famous birthdays. The guy who played Robbie Rotten on Lazy Town is one of my famous birthdays.
That's really funny.
I love him, and I think those are the only two that I remember off the top of my head.
Sofia Vergara.
Oh yeah, I love. She's the girl from Modern Family that has the like Latino accent.
No.
I'll show you a photo.
She's also a AGT judge now.
Yeah, now.
I don't like her as a judge though.
America's Got Talent.
American
Oh, I was thinking American Girl for some reason.
Antonio Brown, the football player.
Yeah, I don't know football.
Why is there a baby on here?
Is it a dead baby like mine?
No,
That's
a family member.
That baby is 13 years old.
Yeah.
Why does it also just say family member underneath?
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
person who's making
I
the
think
site is like
it's
Ann.
Harper Beckham, so I think it's the soccer player. I can't think of his name, but I think it's his like.
I thought it was that blonde whore on TikTok. Sorry, she's actually a ginger, not even
Jessica
blonde.
Simpson.
Yeah,
That is also a blonde whore.
I really do think my coolest famous birthday is the guy who played Robbie Rotten on
Yeah.
Lazy
That-
Town.
yeah,
I
honestly,
don't think
Nicola
any of you
Tesla.
are gonna know who this is, and I don't even know how I know who this is. But Swoozy is a YouTube person.
I've heard of the name.
Yeah.
Will Smith is a baseball player.
Oh, not the
No,
cool Will
Not the
Smith.
cool one.
Oh.
Not the cool one.
I was like, I would have known that one. if it
Yeah.
was Will
Yeah.
Smith.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't think I could explain to you who this is. You'd know. I'm sure you would know if you saw a video. Matt Taylor. He's a TikTok star.
Wait, let me
I didn't
see
even
a
know.
photo.
I didn't even know his
Let me
name.
see.
It's an old picture of him.
Oh, I know that.
Yes! The person Matt.
Yeah.
He's gay.
Yeah, I love her.
How would you not think I'd know him?
I didn't know how to explain it. Well,
That doesn't make sense.
If you would have said that person Matt.
Do you have anybody else that's like worth saying?
no.
Okay.
Okay, Emily, when is your birthday?
Mine's April 23rd.
Oh, it's soon.
So soon.
21.
We could have done
I
Emily's
only
birthday
know
bash.
one.
That is
famous
also a
person.
Wednesday.
W first view. John Cena.
Yeah.
Gigi Hadid and
Gigi Hadid. Okay, model.
Yeah.
and Leve, the jazz singer.
Ba-da-da-da.
Yeah. I also share a birthday with Shakespeare as
Will
well.
Shakespeare, Shirley Temple.
Yep.
You have a W.
Hello.
Prince Louis of Wales, he's 6. George Lopez.
I think you win.
I have a very common birthday.
Laser corn.
Literally Evan.
That is Evan.
I think you win, Emily.
I think Emily
George
wins.
Lopez, I think, is the best one.
Yeah, I have a really common birthday.
You do.
I think laser corn's a really big fan.
James Buchanan, the U.S. president.
James Buchanan. Okay, best president. I don't know anything about James Buchanan.
Often remembered for his inability to prevent the outbreak of the Civil War.
I do not like James Buchanan.
Buchanan supported the Supreme Court's Dred Scott decision, which denied citizenship to enslaved people.
I really don't like James Buchanan.
I'm gonna go through and edit you saying don't, and it's just gonna be you repeating, I really like James. Thank you guys for watching episode 10 of season 2 of the Don't Stay Too Long podcast. Thank you, Emily and Ellie, for attending and for ranking food and for, yay.
We have 2 national days today. Our first is National Unicorn Day, because unicorns are great. and National Winston Churchill Day.
Oh my god.
Churchill?
I love that guy. I don't know if I'm supposed to love that guy
If
or
you
not.
see him, give him a hug.
Yep.
V is for victory.
So don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the DSTL Podcast. Do you guys want to plug your Instagrams or not?
I'm Swagboy Ellie on Instagram.
That is so cool.
I'm Clarinet Treble on Instagram.
Yeah. I can tag you in the post if you want to be tagged.
Heck yeah.
Might as well.
You guys are.
And I'm Winston Churchill 69420 on Instagram.
Yeah. Thank you guys, and don't forget, guys.
Don't
stay too
long. Oh, we have to tell Emily about this. I go and
We're pregnant.
Yeah, we're all 5 of us are pregnant with the same baby.
Got it.
No, I go and don't forget, guys, and then I go give a cue, and we all say, "Don't stay too long."
Got it.
Okay, ready?